Earlier this year, The Economist reported that America's homeless population had risen by a rate of 6% nationwide. In cities such as San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Seattle, that rate is much higher. In fact, according to some estimates, half of America's unsheltered homeless population live in California. It's emotionally jarring. How is it possible that more than 500,000 Americans are sleeping on the streets, in tents, and in emergency shelters?
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy HK and I'm ready to take off with another video. Today I wanted to talk about the staggering rise of the homelessness or the homeless population in the USA. I mean, it's out of pocket. In 2024, it's out of pocket. It is going crazy. Like you just saw in the clip earlier, in California alone contributes to 50% of the homeless population in the whole US, you know, and then the number in total of the whole US homeless population is rising as well. I mean, with the gas prices being, you know, rising, inflation, and then you got the pretty much unaffordable housing markets, unaffordable apartments, unaffordable rent, I meant to say. It's crazy, you know what I mean? There's no wonder a staggering amount of people are going homeless out here. I mean, they're making like it hard for the common folk to live. They give you jobs that don't pay that well, and then they wonder why. And then they rise up the prices and everything else as your pay at your job stays the same, and then they wonder why everybody's going homeless. You know what I mean? Like it's insane to me, you know, but it's the crazy world we live in. But I got a clip coming up of this guy that explains it perfectly. So without further ado, I'm gonna just show you guys the next clip, and I'll see you right after that.
It's gonna happen, and it's all by design. As more and more people are unable to afford rent, unable to afford bills, one of two things is gonna happen. You're either gonna A, become homeless, or B, commit a crime to get by. And that's exactly what they want. In most states in this country, it's illegal to be homeless. You can't just be out on the street homeless. You have to be in a shelter, but shelters are at like the maximum capacity everywhere right now. We all know that committing a crime is obviously illegal and you go to jail, and that's what they want. They want you to be in jail. And I know you might be thinking, like, what the hell sense does that make? They use slave labor in prisons across this entire country. Makes billions of dollars a year for all different industries across this country, okay? And those same corporations are the ones that determine what items are in the store for you to buy, how much you pay for them, how much you're making from your job, the housing market, how much you're paying on average for rent. They control everything, including the politicians that they lobby to get into office. They said that right now there are about 1 million homeless and unhoused people in America. There are 15.1 million vacant homes. Does that sound like we should have a homeless problem? No, it doesn't. They said it'll cost $20 billion to fix the homeless problem in this country. We just gave $17.1 billion to Israel since October. That's your tax money. If we can't see by now that the government is raw dogging the fuck out of all of us, I mean, we ain't never gonna get it, bro.
Yeah, and that's right. That's right. I totally agree with bro. I totally agree with him. If you don't get it by now, how the system is, then you ain't never gonna get it. How you gonna send money of our tax-paying money overseas to other countries that we did not approve of? We as citizens did not approve of any of this. They out here just like the Wild Wild West. They just making decisions after decisions that we the people did not agree on. I thought the government was supposed to be for the people, by the people. But apparently in 2024 and probably way years before that, they just been doing whatever they see fit. You know what I mean? Like they don't care about our opinions, you know what I mean? They pretend like they do, you know, to give us the illusion that they do, but they really don't. Like bro was saying, how do we have more? We got more houses than we got homeless people, or than we got people, but yet not everybody has a house, but yet we have a homeless crisis. That doesn't even make sense. Everybody should have a home, you know, whether they're on drugs, work, or anything like that, or not working or whatever. A home should be the last thing that American citizens should be worried about. They should be worried about other things. You know, I understand that you got to pay bills and you got to pay your dues, but that's not the problem here. We are paying our dues. We are paying. The majority of Americans are paying their taxes. The problem is the funds and the money that we're paying is being misused by our government, and they just show lack of concern for the citizens and just leaving us out here. And we're still working hard and we're paying our dues, but they don't want to give us what comes with the payment, because we pay them taxes for them to fix roads and make this a better economy and better society. But that's not what they're doing. They're either pocketing the money or they're sending it overseas to other countries that we did not approve of. Like, it's insane how people are still under the illusion that these people care about us. Like, it blows my mind every time I think about it. But I don't want to be too long-winded. I just wanted to say my piece on the homeless crisis that's going on. I know this is not a popular subject. Most YouTubers or most people probably don't even mention this because it's so sad and mind-boggling, and people probably won't believe it anyways. But I wanted to just talk about it and say my 2 cents on it. But without further ado, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. HK's out. Peace.